Welcome to this terrific Tuesday edition of Liquid Lunch on NEWSMAX TV. I'm John TABACCO. We're coming to you today live as we do every day, noon to 2 Eastern, from the Question Tequila Studios. Yep, we're at the little Liquid Lunch outpost right here on Broadway. Yes, Mom, we're still on Broadway. And right down the street, I don't know, today there's a little wind at my back. 8 iron to the New York Stock Exchange. Things are going well there. We're in the green, up about 40 points. Great day yesterday. We had on the Dow. Closed above that key indicator number of 27,000. As we speak right now, 27,060. And things are looking good for the markets. In case you're watching the left-wing media, a great thing happened yesterday that they continue to forget to tell you about. We caught the #1 wanted terrorist in the entire world, Abu Bakr Baghdadi. Okay? We blew him to smithereens, and he died like a screaming, crying, whimpering dog, according to our president. And that's a great thing. Good news is coming out of the China trade talks. That's great for farmers and agriculture business here. I think we'll get some good news out of there. And with stabilization above 27,000, I think we're on a rocket shot to 30 very soon. Do not take any financial advice from me. I'm not a financial advisor. I just play one on TV. And most of the time when I'm talking to you, I'm in the Question Tequila Studios. So I've had a drink. Don't invest because I told you, but keep your eye on the markets. Things are looking good right here. Bitcoin, we've been talking about it for weeks, months. We're the only show on television that talks about cryptocurrency every single day because that's the new economy. The big Litecoin conference is going down in Vegas. We have Drew Taylor, the crypto cowboy, down there. We're going to check in with them in the Wild West Crypto Show a little later. And now we're Liquid Lunch Consigliere, Manny Alejandro is down there. He's running a panel on some of the legal things going on around crypto, some of the institutional regulations that are happening that'll make it a lot safer for retail investors. And remember, if you're buying cryptocurrency or Bitcoin, go into it with the understanding that you could very well lose every single penny. So educate yourself, make sure it's suitable for you. When I come into this studio every day, I try to have one goal in mind, and that's to make television great again, make television true again. And we talk to real people, real talk. We bring on the guests that know where the rubber meets the road in business, entrepreneurship, and all that other good stuff. But when you want to talk about real, we're doing something unreal today. For today's opening segment, we actually have 3 Jonnies on set. Johnny Alves joins me today. You may know him as Johnny Drama. He's the actual person. He's the real Johnny Drama, cousin, cousine with Mark Wahlberg. And Johnny Falcones joins us. He's the CEO of Viva Live TV. Viva Live TV is a publicly traded company, trades under the symbol OTTV. OTTV. Check it out. If it's suitable for you, you might want to think about it. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff that's going on with OTTV and the emergence of digital media and all that other stuff. But first, Johnny Alves.
You're close. It's Alves.
Johnny Alves.
You got it, baby.
All right, Johnny Alves. All right. Like elves. Johnny Alves.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, good. So, Johnny Falcones, CEO of Viva Live, told me yesterday we're going to have Johnny Drama here. So everybody was running around, Kevin Dillon's coming in, blah, 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 blah. And Johnny said, no, you idiots, it's not Kevin Dillon, the real deal, and we only bring on the real people. We don't bring on fake characters here. So I wanted the real Johnny in here. Johnny Alves is here. Before we get into, you're like one of Mark Wahlberg's right-hand men. You were the inspiration for the character, Johnny Drama.
Yes, sir.
And you kind of tried out for that part, right?
Yeah.
Can you recount to our audience, like, how does Johnny Drama not get the role of Johnny Drama?
Well, Liz, Mark said I wasn't ready. Mark, cousin, you wasn't ready.
He said, cousin, listen, you're out.
Cousin, you're out.
You're not a wartime consigliere.
Yeah, actually, it was about 5 Bostonians, but they actually casted 5 New Yorkers.
That's right.
They did.
Wow.
Yeah. And I mean,
and they're nothing alike, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I know, but they were great guys. I mean, Kevin is like a brother to me. He's from Long. Is he from? No, he's from
Queens maybe or something?
He's close.
Yeah,
he's from
around.
New York.
He's a New Yorker. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
He's a great guy.
His father's the golf coach of Fordham.
Wow.
Yeah, so, I mean, he's a
Well,
golfer.
we're going to get into golf a little later, but
Absolutely.
You guys, you just did like 100 episodes of Wahlburgers, right? And you're like part of that whole team. You're in with the crew there.
Absolutely.
And fun stuff. Entourage, by the way, changed the game, if you ask me. And it was, it was almost like they call it a faux-umentary, right? You know what I mean? It was the real stuff. People don't realize that was your guys' life.
Yeah, but we had great writers. I mean, our life was, you couldn't put it on TV.
Right.
You know what I mean? The real stuff. But we had great writers and, great cast. And, the producers were second to none. So, I mean, that's why it was a big bang.
So now you're teaming up with Johnny Falcones.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right. We have 3 Johnnies on TV at the same time.
3.
I'm going to call him Cousin Johnny.
That's
I'm going
it.
to call him Uncle Johnny because
There you go. I love it.
now Johnny Falcones is the CEO of Viva Live TV. It's this global wrecking machine that's a live streaming app that's on, today as we speak, 40 million blue phones, right?
Yes.
And you are trying to bring this over-the-top TV, the OTTV, to a whole new level with original content, with network content, and this is stuff that you can access on any phone, anywhere in the world. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, absolutely. I've been at it for the last 10 years before anybody was even talking about it here in the United States. And it's been a great journey, a lot of learning curves, some bumps in the road, until we meet people like Johnny, like you, who are creators and at the same time innovators. All these things help along the way when it comes to growth. On the other hand, we also try to bring international deals to the table, such as telephone carriers, cell phone carriers, for the lack of a better term.
So you and I are working on having Liquid Lunch on Viva Live so that people around the world can see it. So I wanted to know what really happens here.
Get a little
We mix it up every day. We have a cocktail. You know how you get the true story out of people? You put a little cuckoo juice in them. And Panzoni Vodka is one of our sponsors. It's organic, it's vegan, it's imported from Calabria. No animals were harmed in its production. It's everything all the hipsters want. Let's get Johnny in there.
Well,
And
I
for
don't
3
drink, but I don't
Johnnies,
drink,
all right,
but I'll
well,
try
let's toast to Viva Live TV. Viva Live.
Viva Live.
So now, not bad. Huh?
Not bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Smooth.
Uncle Johnny.
Yes.
Can you possibly, I mean, we're a small show. We're just getting started. This is the first time I ever hosted a show. I only been on Newsmax for 5 months. They gave me a shot. Every day my phone rings at the end of the show. I see the Newsmax headquarters. I'm shaking that they're going to tell me I'm done. But I need more distribution. I need more people. I got to spread the word of, like, you don't see a lot of regular people on television these days. And that's what we're trying to do. Will Viva give me a shot on your 40 million phones?
Absolutely, and by the way, you're not done. I think it's a great show. It's a must-see, must-have. Like I said, I've been telling everyone about it. I mean, it's all about distribution, and that is basically what we're doing. Making sure that regular people have a say, and at the same token, they not only have a say, but their word is able to travel around the world.
This is amazing stuff. And, it's a publicly traded company, so you might want to take a look at it. I'm not soliciting you to buy stock, but when I bring on these entrepreneurs, I believe in them, or I wouldn't let them on my show. So take a look at it. If you think it's suitable for you, educate yourself, make yourself aware. Reach out to Johnny if you want. He takes care of his shareholders like family. Now, Cousin Johnny.
Yes, sir.
You guys are thinking about maybe doing some stuff with Viva Live too, right?
Absolutely. I mean, me and this guy go back 27 years. I met him in the China Club when I used to bring Marky over there.
Damn.
And so,
Monday nights in the China Club got scary. I remember that. Monday nights shortly became Tuesdays.
well, things don't jump off in New York until midnight.
No doubt about it. If you're there before midnight, you're a Momo.
Him and I go back a ways, and he's just a great guy. And when he got into this, I was just like, how do I get in? You know what I mean?
So you guys are maybe going to create some content also that'll be on Viva?
I'm definitely going to have my own channel.
You will?
Oh, yeah.
You're going to have the Johnny Ops channel?
Well, it's going to be the Johnny Drama Experience.
So now, I know you guys, you don't do the politics thing. You don't need to do the politics thing. But, You were telling me that, you know, around the Entourage days, you played some golf at a Trump course.
Yeah,
And you told me he was great to you guys.
Oh, he's an unbelievable guy. I mean, we played. It was the Trump's Wonderful World of Golf, and we were at San Pedro in California, and we had an actual match. It was Marky and myself against Kevin Dillon and Jerry Ferrara, the other two
okay.
castmates. Yeah, and of course we beat him down. And
so when you played the fake Johnny Drama, you whooped him down in golf. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So what's your handicap?
I'm a 10, but I'm the best 10 in the country.
Best 10. So only a small sandbag there. Maybe
Well,
you're an 8.
no, I'm not a sandbag because they don't understand. I play the courses all the way back from the back. So you know, as it's rated, they're not 72. They're usually 74 with a 150 slope.
The tip.
Yeah, so we play for all the way in the back. And
What about Wahlberg? What's his sandbag number?
Oh my God, you wouldn't believe it. He's a 17. I told him he's going to get shot in his back for that. He's probably a 6 or a 7 legit.
6 or a 7, and he's toting around a 17. This guy.
I won't even get on his bag. You know, he plays in all of these, these celebrity
Who wants
golf.
to be on that bag? I tell you what.
I told him he's unbelievable. He's a great golfer.
You bring a 7 to Staten Island with a 17 handicap, you never see him again. You might bury him under one of the tee boxes.
On the first tee box. You're not even getting off the tee box.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So, listen, you guys are fun, okay? And you see what we do here on Liquid Lunch.
Yes,
We're having
sir.
a good time. We're talking about the markets. We're talking about news. But most of all, I'm talking about entrepreneurship. I'm bringing on people that are starting new businesses, changing paradigms. A little later on, I have on my good friend Nate Bradley. He's the CEO of this company, Data Vault, where they take all your data, and instead of Facebook and Google robbing you and selling your data, they take it and sell it for you and give you the money. So
nice.
in one instance, I think you and Nate have to meet.
Absolutely.
Because you're getting so much data, you could probably create a value proposition for your users where by selling their data, they could pay their streaming fees to you. You know what I mean? What we want to do is get a seamless society where all these middlemen and these studios and these I call them rent seekers. They're bloodsuckers. Right? We need peer-to-peer communication. We need peer-to-peer commerce. And that's what Viva's doing, right?
Yes, absolutely, yeah. And definitely it's a conversation to be had. You know, it's a lot of, you know, like I told Johnny all the time, this type of technology has no limit. And I think we spoke about that too, because, you know, there's advertising, which haven't even started yet because we're looking to have 1,000 channels. Once we do that, we're going to be selling advertising.
Could we be towards the top? Could Liquid Lunch be towards the
Number
top?
one.
Like, number one? All right,
Liquid needs another toast.
All right, let's have another toast
There
to being at least in the top 10 of Viva Live TV. You have got a wonderful experience coming your way today. It's a Techno Tuesday. We're talking about tech. We're talking about crypto. We're talking about blockchain, all that great stuff. But the kickoff, the leadoff spot, you got to have a great leadoff spot. If you don't have a leadoff spot, you might as well not have a cleanup hitter. And I got 2 guys in the leadoff spot. I want to thank you guys very much. Johnny Alves, Johnny Falcones.
My pleasure, buddy.
Johnny Tobacco, with 2 Johnnies right here. I usually don't get the lowest billing, but these guys are way above me. I'm just a lowly host here.
Family.
But we're family now.
That's
and
it,
if Wahlberg wants to bring that 17 to Staten Island, we'll take it. Well, I want to thank these guys for joining me. We're going to keep you updated on everything that's going on with OTTV and Viva Live TV, and hopefully Liquid Lunch will be coming to you on your phone and 40 million other phones. 70 million homes, 40 million phones. Liquid Lunch, back after this.